attracted to Aubriana would be her laugh, her smile. I don't know, she's just a pretty girl, full of energy, good personality, good. Okay, so the first time I brought Aubriana home to meet my parents was just like any other, thing. They good people. It was funny. Like everything we do is always funny. It was late. She didn't really want to come in, but a couple of nights before that, it was still late. She didn't want to come in, but my family stays up kind of late, so. And everything was good. My dad offered to make her an egg sandwich. He was making himself one. She declined, of course, but just good people. Got along good. Still get along good. That's all I got. Do's and don'ts of an interracial relationship. So basically, like anything else, any other relationship that I would say, respect. If you love someone, it shouldn't matter about do's and don'ts. Don'ts wouldn't eat the chitlins. I don't know. That's about all I got on do's and don'ts. How to succeed in an interracial relationship. First, you would want to respect their culture, respect for their family, your in-laws, I guess, or their. I screwed that up. Yes, I do think it will become a thing of the past. It's more prevalent in television. It's online. You see more diversity. 50 years ago, it was hardly anything like that of any kind of race, and now in today's world, it's just, I think in another 50 years it'll be almost gone, hopefully. I don't really have any concerns or fears outside the normal. I mean, if people's going to be mean or got hate in their heart, I guess you could say, it's going to come out regardless. If they're biracial, it'll just give them something else to pick at, I guess you could say, or bully at. So mine would be the same as any other, parent, I guess you could say. Of course, I'm in love with Aubriana, absolutely. I could go on, I guess, for a while about it. I was married once before, divorced, and as a single guy, I was like, I'm not ever doing this again. If so, it has to be exactly, no exceptions will be made. It has to be this, this, and this. And I found everything I was looking for in her. Upbringing, heart of gold, pretty funny, goofy, and found a best friend. Everything good or great is never easy to come by. It's, it takes work. So anything worth having is worth working for. And what if you miss out by not taking that chance? I don't really have any challenges other than the occasional stare or something, but I like to say that's just because Aubriana's pretty or something, or like, he done a good job.
I met Mark at work. We both worked at a sewing factory. We would talk a little bit, and then we started to hang out, and then everything else is history. I do think that we will see more mixed couples because people are becoming accepting to it, and it's just, we're all the same, so I mean, it's really no. I do think we will see more mixed couples because it's on television, and also people are becoming more accepting to it, and we're all the same, just different skin color. I think some of the challenges that we have faced being in a mixed relationship, that sometimes we do get stares here and there, but I mean, they can be looking at our little girl, I don't really know, but I haven't really personally had any challenges with being in a mixed relationship, but I mean, sometimes we occasionally get stares here and there, but I've never personally, had to get into it with anybody. As a mother to a biracial child, I do fear that bullying will continue, and I do fear that she will get bullied. But I hope that she just stands up for herself and tell them what's right, and that she is just like they are. She's just a biracial child, and she's beautiful. No, I haven't had any changes with family or friends because everybody was very welcoming and very accepting of our relationship. And I think times have gotten better with mixed couples because I mean we're all the same, and people of course are accepting it now and realizing that it's going to happen, and it's a beautiful thing. I haven't had any negative feedback about our relationship. Everything has actually been positive, coming from both sides, white and black. So I think that's a good start in a good direction. My advice to anyone who wants to date outside of their race would be just to do it and follow your heart and don't care what anybody else has to say. Whatever makes you happy. The key to a successful relationship will be trust, honesty, and friendship, and of course, love. In the back of my mind, going into a new church, a new town, I sometimes have my reservations. I don't know if they would accept my family and I, and being that it is a church of Christ, it shouldn't have limitations.
If more people encounter this, we would see a reduction in racism, discrimination, prejudice towards all racial identities. Most mixed relationships fall apart due to the inability to handle their differences and failure to talk about their stresses and their own experiences.
I'm glad I made a choice to step out. I couldn't ask for a better person to share this life with. Love always wins, and love has no color.